Hey, what's up guys? Hope we're doing very fantastic today. This is Man here with Thread Between Rooms / Thread Between Doors. A visual novel game where we walk through rooms stitched with memory. Now this is actually yet another game made by SETI, who if you don't know is actually the developer of the games that I played in my previous two playthroughs. And so, yeah, as I mentioned in my last playthrough, a commenter actually suggested that this is one of the games that I should play, and, and so far I'm actually pretty excited, yeah, especially since I really enjoyed the last two games made by SETI. Yeah, if you guys would like to check out those last two playthroughs, I've curated a playlist on my channel. It's just simply titled SETI games, where you could look at the playthroughs for both The Mall, which is one of the games that SETI made, and Her Birthday, which is another game that SETI made on RPG Maker. But yeah, so like I said, I'm pretty excited to play this one. And also, before I jump into gameplay, I'd like to let you guys know that if you guys want to come say feature on any future videos, then well, obviously just leave a comment. That's it, just leave a comment. And so, without further ado, let's begin Thread Between Rooms / Thread Between Doors, because apparently it has a different title on itch.io, but anyways, so let's start it. So, Iris wakes up in a hallway. The light was warm, the air was still, but something inside her felt unfinished. I don't remember arriving here. I only remember the doors. I think I'm supposed to choose. Where should Iris go? So let's try going straight. Alright, oh, a typewriter. So, stacks of paper sit untouched, lamps glow, but no one writes. I've been here before. Not this room, but this feeling. What does Iris do? So there's sit at the desk and wait, touch the papers, and leave without touching anything. So maybe touch the papers? Her fingers brush the pages. They're blank. You gain +2 hesitation points. So, Iris stands in the hallway. The doors wait. Where should Iris go? Go right? So, someone left a cup of tea. It's still warm. What does Iris do? Sit and sip the tea, leave a note, or take nothing and say nothing. So maybe it's sit and sip the tea. So sit and sip the tea. She sits, taking a sip of the tea. The warmth spreads through her chest. +1 kindness points. Ooh. So Iris stands in the hallway, the doors wait. Where should Iris go? So lastly, go left. The room is quiet. Stacks of paper sit untouched. There's a letter. It lies open, but it's unsigned. What does Iris do? Read the letter, write her own letter, or leave the room untouched. So read the letter. It's not addressed to her, but it feels like it is. +2 regret points. Iris stands in the hallway, the doors wait. Where should Iris go? So go to the next hallway. The hallway is different now. Longer. Quieter. What does Iris do? Go straight. The room smells like old paper. Photo albums are stacked on each other. What does Iris do? So open a photo album, look out the window, so open a photo album. She sees faces she forgot. +1 memory points. The hallway is different now. Longer. Quieter. What does Iris do? Go right. So the room is filled with books. A drawer is slightly open. What does Iris do? Open the drawer, open a book, maybe open a book, so open a book. In one of the books are photos of the world. She sees places she's never been. +1 curiosity points. So the hallway is different now. Longer, quieter. So what does Iris do? Maybe go left? The field stretches wide. A letter lies on the grass. A mirror leans against a tower. Oh, we got pylons. Pylons. So, a letter lies on the grass. A mirror leans against a tower. So, what does Iris do? Read the letter, look in the mirror. So, maybe look at the mirror. So, she sees herself. Not perfect, but trying. She forgives herself. +1 forgiveness point. So, the hallway's different now. What is this? So, go to the next hallway. So, the hallway's no longer a hallway. There are no doors now, just places. What does Iris do? Let's go straight. Ooh. The room smells faintly of turpentine and dust. Or turpentine? I don't know. So the room smells faintly of turpentine and dust. A painting leans against the wall, unfinished. A maid's uniform pressed and folded beside it. What does Iris do? So, maybe hold the uniform, because isn't that the uniform that we're wearing? So hold the uniform. Her mother's hands folded this. She wore it too. She doesn't resent it. 1 sacrifice point. So, the hallway's no longer a hallway. There are no doors. What does Iris do? So, go right. The field is quiet. A line of laundry flutters in the wind. A pair of worn shoes rests by the door. What does Iris do? Touch the shoes, fold the laundry, maybe touch the shoes? Her mother walked miles in these. She never complained. Iris never asked. +1 labor points, so the hallway's no longer a hallway. Iris, so go left. Letters are scattered everywhere. None of them were sent. Some are addressed to people she loved, some to people she never dares to love. What does Iris do? So read one aloud. Her voice shakes. The words are old, but they still matter. +2 letter points. Hallway. So go to the next hallway. The room is quiet. The walls are symmetrical. A portrait watches from above. Iris will continue to walk. She'll walk and walk. So you carried 5 echoes, 3 moments of light, and 4 quiet steps. I don't know what it said on the top left there, but... Her journey was layered. No single path to find her. I'm guessing that was like some sort of neutral ending or something? Well, let's see what the other events entail. Alright, so in this room, what if we sit at the desk and wait? So sit at the desk and wait. She takes a seat. Nothing happens. Hesitation, so... and then... Go right. Someone lets a cup of tea, it's still warm. What does Iris do? So, what if we leave a note? She grabs a pen and paper from a desk and writes a heartwarming note. Kindness. Iris stands in the hallway, so go left. The room is quiet, stacks of paper, so there's a letter. What does Iris do? So, let's write our own letter instead. She grabs a pen and starts writing. Regret. Iris stands in the hallway, the doors wait, so go to the next hallway. Alright, so when we go straight, I think... what does Iris do? So, look out the window. So look out the window. Despite being sunny outside, the rain falls. She remembers playing in the rain with someone she loved. So, the memory is different now, longer... the hallway is different now, longer and quieter. So go right. So let's see what happens if we open the drawers. So inside is a map. It leads to nowhere, but she wants to follow it. Curiosity. And go left. The field stretches wide. So let's read the letter. It's an apology. She doesn't know who wrote it, but she forgives them anyways. Forgiveness. Go to the next hallway. So, in this one, I think we look at the painting now. So, yeah, so touch the painting. Her brush strokes are still there. She remembers the feeling. Sacrifice. Then go right. I think this is the field. So maybe fold the laundry. She folds each shirt gently. Her hands remember the rhythm. Labor. So, and then go left. Letters are scattered everywhere. So, maybe burn the letters? She watches the paper curl. The silence feels like forgiveness. Letter points. So, go to the next hallway. So, what happens now? The room is quiet, the walls are symmetrical, a portrait watches from above. She breathes in. The morning is soft. She doesn't remember everything, but she feels lighter. You carried 6 moments of kindness, curiosity, and forgiveness. So the hopeful ending, that's what it says in the top left. So, All 3 guided her path. Right, so that was the hopeful ending. So that's 2 endings so far. Alright, so now let's see how to get the... I think because I know that there was like 5 endings to this game. So let's see how we could get the 3rd ending. Alright, so let's see what happens if we leave without touching anything in this room. So leave without touching anything. She quietly turns to leave. 0 hesitation. So Iris stands in the hallway, the doors wait. What does Iris do? So take nothing and say nothing. She quietly turns to leave. No kindness. Uh-oh. Go left. So, in this one, so we read a letter, so let's leave the room untouched. She quietly turns to leave, 0 regret. Iris stands in the hallway, the doors wait. Next hallway. Hallway is different now, longer and quieter. So go straight. So what if we leave the photo albums alone? So memories are better left quiet. Oh. 0 memory points. Go right. And then sit and observe. She watches the room quietly. It doesn't explain itself. So go left. So leave the letter mirror untouched. She quietly turns to leave. And then next hallway. So I think this is the last hallway. So go straight. The room smells faintly of turpentine. So maybe sit in the armchair. She sits quietly. The room doesn't ask her to choose. So go right. The field is quiet. A line of laundry flutters in the wind. Sit on the porch. So she sits. The wind carries a scent of soap and soil. What does Iris do? Go left. And then leave them untouched. So she quietly turns to leave. Some things are meant to remain unsaid. So wait, some things are meant to remain unsaid? Yeah. Letter points. Go to the next hallway. And then so the room is quiet, the walls are symmetrical. And then Iris will continue to walk. She'll walk and walk. Mixed ending. So okay, so I think the last ending we got was the mixed ending. Yeah, I think that was the last ending. Okay, so that technically means we only got 2 endings and not the last 3. So yeah, so let me see how we could get the 3rd ending real quick. Alright, so I actually got a new ending, so let's see what this is about. So Iris sits up. The floor creaks. It feels like home. She doesn't need to be understood, she just needs to rest. Grounded ending. So you carried 6 quiet steps of labor, sacrifice, and hesitation. They shaped her strength. Ooh, okay. Alright, so that's 3. So we got the mixed ending, the hopeful ending, and the grounded ending. So that's 3 endings so far. So, alright, so now let's see how I could get the 4th ending real quick. Alright, so I think I might have gotten another ending here. So Iris opens her eyes. The room is quiet. The dream lingers, like a scent she can't name. But she remembers, and that's enough. So you reached the reflective ending. Ooh. So you carried 6 echoes of memory, regret, and unsent letters. You chose to remember. Alright. So, what do we gotten so far? We have the mixed ending, the hopeful ending, the grounded ending, the reflective ending. So that's 4 endings so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's 4 endings so far. And the last one. So let's see how we can get the last ending real quick. Alright, so now this time I decided to maximize all the points for every single scenario, and this is the ending. So so Iris stands in the grass, her hair fluttering in the wind. The field stretches around her, the towers hum above her. She walks not toward a door, not away from one, but forward. Just forward. You reach the complete ending, so 6 memories, 6 moments of grace, and 6 burdens. She stitched them all into her story. Alright, whew. Complete ending. We ended things off on a complete ending. Yeah. So let's see if we got all the endings, just to double check. So first we got the mixed ending, and then we got the hopeful ending, and then we got the reflective ending, and then we got the grounded ending, and now we got the complete ending. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 endings. Yeah. Yeah. So, wow, this is definitely like an even better game in my opinion. Yeah. First of all, like I like how simple it is to get all the endings. Yeah, where it all just depends on like how many like points of each scenario that you get, because so the 3 points that are determined as to which ending you get, they're determinants based on like how many points you get based off of like of like recollecting memories, of experiencing what the game calls quiet steps, and of course moments of light. So for example, like moments where you recollect memories, like for example, like where you deal with like where you deal with the letters in the first hallway, or like when you or when you look or when you look at the when you enter that room with the photo album, and then the third one where you deal with the letters in the third hallway, where you're given the choice to either burn them or read one out loud. So those are like ones that count as the memory, like the ones that give you memory points, for example. And the ones that give you like the moments of light points, those are the ones where you get the kindness points, the forgiveness points, and the curiosity points. And then the last one, the quiet steps, those are the ones where you get the hesitation points, the one where you're in that office with the typewriter, the room where you get the sacrifice points, and the room where you get the labor points. Yeah. Yeah, so I like how each of those point systems actually determine which ending you get. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Yeah. What else? And as always, I really love the artwork, especially like not only the character design for Iris, but also like the backgrounds as well. Which, if I remember correctly, in the itch.io description for this game, the backgrounds are actually sourced from like another user on the site. Yeah, which, you know, it's good. It's good that SETI is giving credit to them. Yeah, and yeah, you know, and the story too. I also really like the story. Like, yeah, you know, like a girl, you know, walking through. Because I feel like what's actually going on here is actually like a metaphor. Like, I feel like, what if Iris in reality, like, is kind of like, I don't know, like maybe she's sort of like unsure like who she is as a person, and so she's walking through these metaphorical hallways to determine, like, you know, like what kind of person she is. Like, for example, in the hopeful ending, you know, like she realizes that, oh, that, you know, what keeps her going is hope, and what keeps her going is like the good moments in life. Or in the grounded ending, you know, she finds out that she's a strong person, and that she's very resilient towards like any obstacles that stand in her way. Or like in the reflective ending, where, you know, she finds solace in the memories that she made along the way, where it's kind of like, you know, she pays no mind to like where life takes her, if that makes sense, because like because like what matters most to her are memories, and like, you know, stuff that she could look back on like in the far future. Yeah. And then the mixed ending was, it says, you know, like she doesn't end up finding something that clearly defines her, and as it said, like she just keeps walking and walking and walking, and she keeps continuing going on this journey to find out like who she is as a person. So that's at least the way that I interpret the story. Yeah. But yeah, you know, I really enjoyed this game. It was definitely a really, really cool visual novel. You know, I really love the symbolism, the figurative language, and just how the story is written in general. Yeah. So those are all the things that I like about the game. The artwork, including the character design for Iris. I think that was her name, Iris. Yeah. Including the character design for Iris, and the backgrounds, which again were made by another user that's credited in the gamesitch.io page, which of course, as always, I'll leave a link in the description down below. And then and yeah, you know, like I said, really enjoyed this game. So to the developer, once again, keep up the good work. Love the artwork, backgrounds, and the story, especially the symbolism. Yeah. Yeah, so really pretty relaxing game. I actually had a pretty relaxing time playing it, which actually before I go, one more thing I'd like to compliment is the music. Like, I really love the music choice in this game as well. Yeah, really love the music choice. Matter of fact, I actually felt pretty relaxed, like listening to the piano track playing all throughout the game, like as I was like figuring out how to get the complete ending, especially, because it kind of took me a while to figure it out, but I eventually figured it out. So yeah, I mean, I really love the piano track that plays in the background. Very relaxing. It actually made me feel relaxed playing this game. And yeah, so those are all the things that I like about this game. So once again, to the developer, SETI, keep up the great work. I really love this visual novel. And yeah, I look forward to more projects from you in the future. Yeah. But anyways, that's it. So this was Thread Between Rooms, or Thread Between Doors as well. A visual novel game played by the man himself. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And finally, as all gamers say, peace out and stay gnarly, amigos!